Alright, let's get her done.
Huh, what's this?
Whoa!
Guys, help!
Do something, I can't get a good shot! Don't rush me, man, I'm trying! I'm coming!
When you're out in the desert, there's more to worry about than just the heat. For centuries, travelers throughout the deserts have had strange encounters with unknown creatures.
Whoa, what the was that? Did you guys hear that? We need backup down here, man.
But now, a brave group of explorers and hunters travel the deserts to search for these unidentified monsters.
Woohoo!
All locked and loaded, fellas.
Alright, what are we going after this time? Alright guys, we're traveling to Doña Ana, New Mexico. And we're going after the Owl Woman, aka Lechuza. Whoa! You mean the Owl Witch thing? There's a lot to the folklore behind Lechuza. I actually got a little connection here, man. This one hits a little bit home to me. You see, my great-grandmother was a witch doctor. She passed down the stories of Lechuza to my grandfather, who passed it down to my father, who passed it down to me. Let me tell you guys this much. This Lechuza thing, it is one mean B-word. We're talking about a hybrid of a woman and an owl. This creature stands about 7 feet tall, weighing in around 400 pounds. It has a face almost like a mix between a human and an owl. And she has a wingspan about 9 feet in length. Wow! And legend has it that she can shapeshift. Hold up, what? Shapeshift? According to the story, she can shapeshift from an owl into an old lady. Those stories my father has told me. Now, the sightings originated around both Mexico and Texas, but there have been recent sightings in New Mexico in a town called Doña Ana. So the story goes that Lechuza was once a witch, a healer who helped people in her village. But then some of the villagers had their kids disappear. And right around that time, they'd learned that Lechuza was practicing dark magic. So they assumed she kidnapped some of these kids for these rituals. So all the villagers went to her house, took her out, dragged her all the way into town, and burned her just like the classic burn the witch deal. But before she died, she placed a curse on herself, where she could become an owl. And so the story of Lechuza was born. I just got a call from this one girl who had a real freaking encounter with this thing. And what are we waiting for? Let's go meet her. Yeah, let's do this, baby. Let's go then.
These stories on Lechuza are really interesting, and I believe there is something out there, but not a shapeshifting witch like the stories say.
Alright guys, we're not too far from our destination. So tell us about this little place.
Doña Ana has a rich history dating back to the Spanish explorers in 1536. The first permanent settlement was established in 1843. county's history is also intertwined with the U.S. Army's fort construction along the border with Mexico. The county is named for Doña Ana who died in the area during the Pueblo Revolt in 1680.
I'll tell you one thing, boys. We're gonna hunt down this Lechuza, catch this thing in our trap, and prove that it exists right here in New Mexico. Now that's what I'm talking about, man. We're meeting up with our first eyewitness, a traveler named Ariana. She contacted us to talk about her encounter with a creature we think might be Lechuza. So let's hear her story. Howdy, nice to meet you.
Hi guys, I'm Ariana.
Call me Leroy. Name's Caleb. So, what you call us out here for?
I called you guys because I've seen something that I can't explain.
Tell us about your encounter.
Well, I was returning home after a little hike, and then I saw something that looked like a huge owl, and I just knew it couldn't be a regular owl.
This story is getting good right here, boys. Sounds interesting. So how do you know this thing wasn't just a regular owl, just really big and oversized?
I've never seen an owl that stood over 9 feet.
Whoa!
Damn.
Oh, gee, Monique! So if you don't think it was an owl, what do you think it was?
My parents told me stories of Lechuza, and to beware, because she takes you when you least expect it.
Yeah. My parents have told me similar stories. After hearing about her encounter, this definitely wasn't a normal owl. I am convinced that what she saw was Lechuza. And I truly believe an ordinary trap is not going to catch this creature. Well, Ariana, thank you for your time. And hopefully we can catch this thing. Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one.
Well, I respect Jefferson, but I think he's too deep in the folklore on this creature. It's not a spirit, it's a physical, living animal.
We're back in the spot where Ariana took us where she had her sighting. What we're gonna do is do a little night investigation to see if this creature is still hiding out here. Alright gang, this is where Ariana had her sighting a couple days ago. What we're gonna do is we're gonna search for any sign that that creature's still hiding out here. Got it?
Roger, Dodger.
Got it. Alright, let's get her done.
Keep your eyes peeled. There could be anything out here.
Owls are the top predator. They have night vision, and they are very quiet when it comes to hunting.
What's this? Guys, check this out. What'd you find? Looks like a trail or something. I paused for a moment to take a look at the ground, and it looks like some sort of game trail. Something's traveling in and out. I don't think it's Lechuza, but it could be some sort of food source she could be hunting.
Whoa!
Guys, help!
Do something! I can't get a good shot! Don't rush me, man! I'm trying! I'm coming!
Keep your eyes peeled. There could be anything out here.
We're out here in Doña Ana, New Mexico, and we're doing a night hunt to see if the owl witch Lechuza is still here. She's a 7-foot tall creature with a 9-foot wingspan, resembling an owl but having a face similar to a person.
Guys, check this out. What'd you find? Looks like a trail or something.
Whoa!
Guys, help!
Do something! I can't get a good shot! Don't rush me, man! I'm trying! I'm coming! What happened? The thing came out of nowhere and it attacked Paige. That thing is fast, man.
1 minute I was just looking at some possible sign. Next thing I know, that thing comes swooping out of the wilderness trying to grab Paige. She was lucky me and Jefferson were there. That animal was fast and quiet. We didn't even know it was there until it came out. If me and Seth weren't there, Paige would have been dragged off, never to be seen again. Now that was insane right there, fellas. I know, right? Gwen, are you alright?
Don't worry, I'm fine.
Alright, let's get on out of here. At least we know that thing's still in the area. Now, of all the night hunts we've been on, we've never had a close-up encounter like that before. But the bad news for Lechuza, she came out of hiding, and now we know she's out here. Now we gotta relay our information to the others, have them set up a trap.
I'm meeting up with the members of the team out here to talk about our plan to go after Lechuza. Jefferson just showed up, and right now we're waiting for my partner in crime, Jared. Alright, how are we gonna do this, man? We need to do this in the old ways of my people, man. Nah, you're wrong. This thing was physical. It actually tried to swoop in and snatch Paige out of here. Well, the sooner Jared gets his old butt over here, the sooner we can... Sorry I'm late, brother. Had to take care of some stuff. Hey, Jared! Hey, man, what's up? Look, there he comes. So, what's our plan to trap this old Lechuza thing? Well, we're kind of conflicted with a trap design, due to the little confrontation about how it should be done. I'm telling you, man, we gotta do a spiritual trap.
I hate to see my friends fight, so I thought of a way to bring both of their ideas together. Okay, guys, here's my plan.
Well, go ahead and tell us, I'm all ears.
First, we take Jefferson's spiritual trap with the stone circle and the 4 stumps, and then in the middle, we have your physical trap. There's a steel cage hung from the air and a trigger at the bottom.
2 traps in 1? Dang, this is a lot of work. Sounds genius if you ask me. Now this is why we have the kid on our team. She's smart and clever.
I like the idea that Catherine came up with. Now Jefferson's coming with me to find a perfect location to set up the trap.
See anything? So far, nothing yet. Wait, check out that tree right there.
Oh, check it out. Got a lot of open space.
I think we found it. That tree should be big enough and strong enough to hold up the steel cage.
You think that tree is tall enough for you to set up your steel cage? Yeah, definitely. Just look how tall that tree is. It's massive, dude. As soon as we parked, we found a huge area with flat space perfect for the stone circle, and a tree standing all by itself that's tall enough and big enough for me to set up the steel cage. This is the perfect spot to set up our trap. Alright, we gotta draw the circle, set up the stones, the stumps, and then you can set up your physical trap.
Alright, we finally got our location found. Now we gotta set up the circle. What do you mean? Remember all those rocks I had you fill up in the back of the truck? What about them? Well, we gotta make the stone circle, right? Oh boy, that's gonna take a while. Well, let's get to it. Now that we have our location found, we're gonna set up the stone circle. It's gonna be a long and grueling process, but the end result will be worth it. Now let me tell you, man, all those rocks are heavier than they look, and setting them up, it takes a while, a long time. But after all that time, it looks like it was worth it. Circle is complete. And now we set up the 4 stones near the circle. That's where we're gonna set up the 4 elements: earth, fire, water, and air. Now this is the first time I'm making a spiritual trap, and I gotta say, this is an interesting process here. Jefferson definitely takes his heritage seriously. Alright, right here there've been a few sightings, so what's your game plan here?
I thought of this a lot, and I'm thinking we should probably get an aerial view of the land.
Oh, wait a second, I know what you're thinking.
I know what you're thinking, but no drones this time.
What? If we're not gonna use a drone this time, what are we gonna use?
I got the next best thing. This weather balloon, we should get a pretty good view of the area.
Whoa. This should be interesting. Alright, I'm starting to like this plan. I'm telling you, it was a good idea to bring her on this team.
First, we need to fill this up with some air.
So that's what that helium tank in the back of the car is for. I cannot wait to see how this comes together. Alright, what are we waiting for? Whoa now! Goodness sakes, brother, this thing looks like a giant gumball ready to blow. So, how long is it gonna take for this thing to fill up?
About 15 to 20 minutes.
So I guess we just wait. Okay, it's definitely big now. Yeah, look at that, brother. I cannot wait to see the aerial footage that this balloon's got to offer.
I've got the footage from the balloon on this device here.
Bon voyage, little aerial friend. Dang, that thing can go pretty high. It's drifting off, just like we wanted it to. So how long can that fancy balloon of yours stay up in the sky for? Till it eventually reaches the atmosphere and pops? How's the footage look from your phone?
Whoa, guys, look at this!
Holy! My God, would you look at that? Okay, it's definitely big now. Yeah, look at that, brother. We're out here in Doña Ana, New Mexico, and we're searching for an owl-like creature called Lechuza. She stands around 7 feet in height with a 9-foot wingspan. Right now we have Catherine using her special weather balloon to get a visual of the landscape.
Whoa, guys, look at this!
You see that? Yeah. Holy! A lone barn out there. That house is old. Yeah, it looks like it's been there for decades, man. You think maybe that Lechuza thing could be hiding there? No doubt in my mind. Catherine's fancy little balloon here comes across an old barn. After looking at this barn, there is no doubt in my mind that this could be a perfect hiding spot for this creature. My gut is telling me that this has to be a hiding spot for Lechuza. First, we're gonna try to find someone who's had an encounter near that house, and then we'll plan the rest from there. Alright, old brother Caleb, what's our job today? We already got the stone circle set up the other week. Now all we have to do is set up the steel cage. Oh yeah! We've got the spiritual trap set up. Now we need to set up the physical trap. What I'm gonna do is set up a trigger right in the middle of the circle, connected to a cable that's gonna go up the tree. Alright, old brother, I got one question. How you gonna get that cage on top? first thing I'm gonna do is climb up to that tree. My buddy Jared is gonna connect the cable to the top of the cage. And he's gonna toss that cable up to me. That way, I can pull the cage up the tree, get the trap all set up. Hey brother, you see my house from up there? Oh, so that's what that little speck is. We're going to meet up with our next eyewitness. His name's Jonesy. Jonesy is the type of guy who goes to old barns that can't be repaired, and he goes in to have a team demolish them. Howdy there,
Howdy
friend.
over there.
Howdy, fellas. Glad y'all could see me in such short notice. We heard you had some sort of encounter. Indeed I did, fellas. Why don't you tell us about your little encounter you had out here? So about a day ago or so, I was out here investigating this old barn. Looked like it had been there for centuries. I was doing my usual inspection. Then all of a sudden I heard some strange noise. What kind of noises did you hear? Heard some rustling. At first I thought some animal got in this barn, due to how old it is. And then I heard this loud screech, almost like a bird. And then I see this thing coming out of nowhere just flying around in the barn. And this thing, what did it look like? Well, it looked like an owl, but it was really big. Probably somewhere in the neighborhood of 5 or 6 feet. Dang, that's a big owl. As soon as I saw that thing, I left out of there immediately. And I thought no one would believe me if I saw this thing. So I came back later and set up a trail cam. And did you get anything on that trail cam? Indeed I did. I got the photo right here with me. Yeah,
Alright,
let's see this,
what we
man.
have here, guys. Whoa, look at that. Son of a... My god.
That isn't a hawk.
We're out here in New Mexico, and we're going after the owl woman, Lechuza. She's a 7-foot tall owl-like creature with a 9-foot wingspan, human-like face, and legend has it, she can shapeshift. And did you get anything on that trail cam? Indeed I did. I got the photo right here with me. And right now we're talking with an eyewitness who has a trail cam photo of this thing.
Whoa, look at that. Son of a... My god.
That isn't a hawk.
Now this right here is a good photo. Thank you for showing this with us. No problem. Now we're gonna go out, hunt down that thing, and catch it in our trap. Now this is some exciting news. His encounter happened not too far from where we have our trap. It's also not too far from that barn we saw in the air balloon. We have our trap in the right location. Now we have to hunt down and catch Lechuza. I think everyone's gonna love this trap. I was thinking the exact same thing, brother. And speaking of the others, here they come. Hey guys, over here. Holy cow.
Oh my gosh.
Would you look at that right there, fellas? You guys like it? I hope so, because this right here is gonna help us catch that old little owl critter. Now this is an interesting concept right here, guys. Tell me about this trap. So right in the middle you got a little trigger right there, and the trigger is connected to a cable, and when something steps on it, it'll let the cable loose, dropping down that steel cage. And we also got the stone circle right there, and on each of those stumps we're gonna set up the 4 elements. I'd say you guys did amazing work on this trap, both the physical and spiritual part of it. So here's our game plan, fellas. We're gonna wait here till nightfall, get our bait for the trap, And then we're going after Lechuza so we can lure her to the trap and catch this owl. Let's go for it,
That's right.
partner. Brother Leroy, I got the bait for this trap. Oh, this should be interesting. Alright, just let me check in the back right here. Oh, God, it smells rancid. Jared, what the hell is that smell? Now let me tell y'all something. I thought hard and long about what kind of bait to use for this giant owl thing. And after some thinking, I think I got the perfect bait to use for the trap. Muskrat meat. Muskrat? That explains the smell. Muskrat, huh? Should've known. Reason I decided to use muskrat meat is because muskrats are basically giant rodents. Owls love to go after rodents, so why not give this giant owl giant rodent meat? Ugh, as disgusting as it is, the meat should give off a smell that'll go miles. Surely that owl monster's gonna track it and go to the bait. Alright everyone, gear up and let's get ready for the night. It's go time. We're finally ready to do our night investigation. We got the trap set up, the bait is set up. All we need is a few words from our good old friend Jefferson for our spiritual trap, and we are set to go.
The circle is officially complete. We have all 4 elements set up: earth, wind, water, and fire. Together, these 4 elements create a strong bond.
Finally time to go after this.
Now that I got the team out here, we're gonna get this night hunt started.
Alright everyone, gear up. Tonight, we hunt for the owl woman and we catch her in our trap. Got it, guys? Enough stalling, let's go do this thing. Yeah, brother. Let's get her done. I'm going with a team of Seth, Caleb, and Paige, and we're going to where Ariana had her encounter. Meanwhile, Jefferson's taking Catherine and Jared to where that old barn is, and hopefully we'll push this creature right into the trap. Stay close, Paige. Yeah, we don't want that bastard trying to sneak up on you again. Huh, looks like a little rocky ridge, guys. That ridge is too steep for me. You think the rest of you can go down? Sure thing, Leroy. You try to find a way around it. Me and the others come across a little steep ridge. It's too steep for Leroy to go on, because of his age. So me and the others are gonna go down, while Leroy tries to find a way around it. Easy, guys. Hey, I'm going easy, man. I'm just following your lead. Anything on that thermal yet? Nope, nothing. Whoa, brother, look at that. Isn't that barn we found the other day? Yeah, it is the same barn. You mean the same barn we found the other day on that air balloon? Yeah, I'm telling you, this is the exact same one we found. It's definitely old. No one's used it in a while. I wonder if this thing's hiding out here. So what's the plan? Now look around and see if we can find it. Oh my goodness! Did you hear that? What the heck, brother? Come on, Catherine, talk to us. Do you see anything or not?
I got something on the thermal.
Alright, it's time to flush this thing out of hiding. Jiminy! It's getting away! Well, what are we just standing around here for, man? Let's go after it! Alright, look right here, man. Yeah, I see that. This is definitely some sign it's out here. What about you, Paige? You got anything? No, guys,
Whoa,
I'm fine.
what the heck?
What the heck are
Guys,
you doing
it's
over
just me.
there? Alright, look right here, man. Me and my buddies are here on a night hunt for the owl woman Lechuza. She's supposedly some badass owl-like creature that's terrorized people here for centuries. There's definitely some sign it's out here. What about you, Paige? You got anything? No, guys,
Whoa,
I'm fine.
what the heck?
What the
Guys,
heck are you
it's just
doing
me.
over there? The heck is going on, man? You were supposed to be right there in front of me. What the heck is going on here, guys? I almost shot Gwen, that's what happened.
1 minute me and Steph were talking to Gwen, who was right in front of us. The next thing I know, we hear her right behind us. She's in 2 places at once. How is that even possible?
What do you mean you almost shot her? Dude, we turned around, she was in front of us, and then we hear her behind us? I don't know how, but I'm starting to think that shape-shifting stuff isn't bullcrap. You're telling me you saw someone who looked just like Gwen right in front of you? Yes, I'm telling you, man! Okay, I don't believe in ghost stories, but I'm starting to believe this crap now. Leroy, I think it was heading this way. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the thing that looked like you was heading this way. Wait a second, isn't that? Well, enough messing around, you idiots. We gotta get out of here and get after that thing. Let's go. Come on, guys, let's go. Come on. Alright, guys, I just got word from Leroy. They had some sort of encounter, seeing double of Paige. Double? What the heck? They say it's heading right to the trap, so let's go. Alright, Byron, and what are we waiting for? Let's go. Get to it. Alright, come on, everyone, let's do this. Good to see you're all here. Made it as fast as we could, Leroy. Hey, look, the trap is down, the trap is down. Yeah, we caught that no-good critter. Get a closer look. Alright, take it easy, take it easy. What the? Guys, the trap's empty. What? I'm telling you, there's nothing in it. There's no way that trap's empty. Are you sure it's empty, man? I'm telling you, Leroy, there's nothing in it. Well, how the heck is that even possible? I'm telling you, man, this thing is spiritual. With what happened to us earlier tonight, I don't know what to believe anymore, man. Oh, hey, look at this. I found some feathers. See any more feathers over there? Yeah, look, feathers right here. Oh, another feather trail. It's leading right into the woods over there. It's long gone by now, guys. I have no idea what's going on. We come to the trap, the cage is down, but there's nothing in there. How is this even possible? I hate to say it, guys, but I think this hunt's over. After all that hard work making that trap. This is unbelievable, dude. I hate just as much as you guys, but we lost this one. As much as I hate to admit it, guys, he's right. I hate to admit defeat, but this one caught us, man. Let's pack up and get out of here. There are a lot of mysterious creatures out here in the desert, and Lechuza, she's not like anything we've ever encountered before. This hunt had a lot of crazy surprises.
Well, and I thought I've seen it all, but this hunt just opened up a door to something I was not expecting.
We were like dogs setting up both that spiritual and physical trap, man. And for it to go to waste like that? Unbelievable, man.
We didn't get to catch this thing in our trap, but we know it exists out here. Paige was physically attacked by this thing. We have a trail cam photo from our other eyewitness. Then we get to see its shape-shifting ability in action. And we've heard a loud shriek from it.
Look around and see if we find it.
Whoa, oh my goodness! My knee, did you hear that?
Maybe next time we should just use a dream catcher. I guarantee you this. We might not caught Lechuza tonight, but she hasn't seen the last of this team.